Hello Internet, time to share some tech stories again. In this episode of Tech Please, we will dive into the concept of ACG. All conditions gear created by wrong script. A subculture containing anime, comics, and games. China has a very large ACG fanbase, partly because of this vague definition. You play Tetris? You are the ACG world. You watch Dragon Ball? Of course, you're an ACG lover. It is estimated that about 500 million people in China are fans of at least one of these three entertainment types. That's more than the entire population of the US. So we have to be more specific. ACG fans usually see ACG content as their main entertainment, like hardcore gamers, Japanese anime lovers shouting strange words like waifu, and those brave enough to cosplay in public. Before the abbreviation of ACG was created, there was already an English word for this type of people: nerd. In Japan, where a large amount of ACG products was made, the word is otaku, which originally means hope buddy and now used to describe people who like to stay at home and enjoy ACG contents. Both nerd and otaku used to carry a negative meaning but later became more neutral. For ACG culture in China, that is also the case. In fact, there are still many people here who consider ACG as harmful. And although 1/3 of Chinese population consumes at least some bits of ACG content, the culture is still far from being called mainstream, until one product caught global attention, which is Genshin Impact, a video game titled with a Japanese word and an English word but created by a Chinese company. Who said the world is decoupling? The game's developers have made at least $4 billion from mobile gamers alone since the game's debut in 2020. In addition to that, the game is also available for PC and console gamers, making more money than some of the decade-old game series. And they have already published a new game called Honkai Star Rail. Just imagine how much money they have actually made. Now let's talk about the general interest in technology among ACG fans. It's natural that gamers tend to love technology. Video games are nothing without semiconductors and programming. PC gamers need super fast graphic cards to display all the real-time special effects in video games. And the card manufacturers have learned to paint cute anime girls on the card to attract new buyers. Some gamers even put anime figures inside of their PC. But don't try that at home. The figure will melt because of the heat generated by the hardware. Don't ask where I learned this from, but let's say it was a painful lesson. For hardcore mobile gamers, a powerful smartphone is a must. In order to achieve maximum performance, players often have to fine-tune the smartphone settings or directly hack the operating system. There are even smartphones built just for gamers, with larger form factor, better cooling systems, and additional buttons to enhance the gaming experience. But what about anime and comic fans? They just read comic books and watch videos. How is that related to tech? One of the answers is an art genre that is popular across all these three types of entertainment: sci-fi. Space tech, modern military, and the internet have really expanded our vision for the future. Story writers are treating technology as modern magic that will reshape the whole world, if not the whole galaxy, in the decades to come. Why do superheroes have superpowers? Must be some out-of-this-world technology helping them. Not to mention those giant robots fighting in space in those mecha anime. The Chinese fans has a saying that robots are a man's romance. All of this has made a large number of fans interested in technology. Remember that rich company behind Genshin Impact? They're now investing into nuclear fusion technology in the real world, with the potential to bring almost unlimited power for humans. And guess that is also part of the romance. The large and young fan base of ACG has attracted many companies craving for their purchasing power. At China Joy 2023, the largest ACG fair in Asia, companies have brought their latest lineup of products to attract fans. New hardware like VR goggles, gaming laptops, and PC parts. New concepts like Metaverse, Web 3.0, and AIGC are all on display. That is all for this episode of Tech Please. Got any thoughts about China's ACG culture and technology? Share your views in the comments section and let's start talking.